this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, we're going to be making some envelopes. It's been a long time since I did one, but this time it's going to be different and it's going to be super easy. It's for beginners, it's for advanced people that want to have something a little different. And I love this project because you really don't need much and it's going to be done in minutes. So it's going to be, like you can see now, a square envelope. And also the inside, of course, is going to be square for a square card. And very simple. You can make this in any size, much smaller, much bigger. So simple, and you don't have to have specific materials to do this, okay, or tools. I'm just going to be using a die, but if you don't have dies, you can use a little plate, you can use a bowl, you can use a bigger dish if you want to make a bigger card. It's very simple. So what you will need for this is, again, something to trace around or to cut like a die. You will need some paper. Here I am just using construction paper. It's quite flimsy, so you can use some, you don't have to use thicker cardboard for this, not thick ones or not even cardstock, because it's an envelope, so it doesn't have to be that thick. So paper in different colors. I've done mine colorful, but you could do yours in just one plain color. And because I had some leftover papers, I've punched out smaller circles, different sizes, and also some flowers of any shapes. I'm going to be using liquid glue, and also I'm going to be using double-sided tape and some little embellishments to put in the center of my flowers. And that's it. So simple. So I've used, as I said, a die to cut this, and just to give you an idea of the size, and you'll see it's very simple. This one measures 9.5 centimeters, which is in inches about 3 3/4 inch. Okay, and I'm going to give you a little tip here, because if you don't know how big it's going to be, I'm going to tell you that in a second. Oops, I'm going to turn that one around. So you will need to get 4 circles, okay? I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I don't want to be in your face. I tend to zoom in too much. I'm sorry, but I want you to see things. Okay, I don't need a ruler. So once you've cut out 4 circles, you're going to fold all of them in half. I'm going to do this very quickly, and I do them one by one because of this paper that is quite flimsy. If I put 2 together, it doesn't make sharp folds. So you just do that. And on one of them, what you're going to do, you don't need to do this on all of them. You can do yourself a template if you want. But on one of them, on that fold, you see here, you've got that fold there. Sorry, I'm losing my voice again. You're going to fold back these 2 parts. But you're going to, so let me see, I need to see what I'm doing. Can't really see the folds there very well. You can mark them with a little, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to mark them so I can see. I'm going to do this one there, obviously, and this one here. Yeah. That's going to be better, so it's going to be really well aligned. So I'm just going to align them. I'm not going to fold here. I'm just going to fold this part here. I'm just going to make it a little tiny fold, and then I can use my pencil and make a little mark. We're going to hide this, okay? Can you see here? I have a little mark there and a little mark here. That's it. Once you've done this, you're going to put glue or double-sided tape on this part here of the circle. I like to do that because I really want to have a good cohesion. I want things to stay in place and not shift. And then you're going to take one of your circles. You're going to use that fold piece here to match with this one. And that part, that round part, needs to go there perfectly. And that's where I need to come a little closer just to make sure you're going to see it. Pencil mark, pencil mark. So this one here. And like, I shouldn't do that, for example. You know what I mean? So this is why I'm putting these pencil marks are going to help you. I'm going to be just right there on the fold. And then my circle is going to be the edge of my circle just on my pencil there. I have moved. Now I think it's going to be good. and I can glue it down. You're going to repeat this. You can do it underneath every time. You can do that this way. Honestly, I'm not really going to bother with that, whether it's on top or not, because some of you might want to cover the bottom part. So now I'm just going to put this one against the red one, and again align with my two folds there. There you go. And I'm going to repeat this the last time. Put glue there and put glue there. So I'm going to line these two with these two. Try to be even there, because otherwise you might have some issues when it's going to be about to fold your envelope, your flaps. All right. Okay. So if you want to cover this part, you can. I think it's nice. I'm going to leave it as is. And this is what it's going to look like when you close it. So you can close it this way. Again, I've used 4 different colors. You can use just 1 or 2 colors. You can close it this way, or the way I like to close it is just by putting 1, 2, 3, and then this one up. I've got a little stain there. I'll take it away later. And I like to see it this way. So you can smush it down if you want to, or otherwise it's going to be a little dimensional, which what I like that way. So if you do put a card with some embellishments, it's going to be perfect. So now if you want to know the measurements of the inside here, well, it's very simple. It's going to be the exact measurement of your circle that fits there. So your card needs to be slightly smaller if you really want to make sure it fits, in case you were not totally accurate, but it's going to be the size of your die. Here my die, you know, these dies cut in the center, so this is why it's not fitting there completely, but it's the same size of the circle you cut with in the beginning. So that's very simple. So this card is going to be 9.5 by 9.5, or 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now I'm going to decorate them. And what I have done is that I've cut out 1 more circle, like I told you, 4 circles plus 1, and then I cut that one in half, and then I trimmed off a little bit of my half, because I don't want to cover all my pieces there. I want to make a nice little decoration, but I still want to see the color. So cut in half, 1 circle cut in half, and then cut a little bit off here from the center. And I'm going to use the same colors. I'm not going to put any other color, and I'm just going to decorate them here. So let me see, how am I going to do this? This color there, a little bit of brown or yellow on the brown, and that way. I like it this way. So I should actually, you know what, I should do it on the opposite side. I think it's going to be easier. So what I'm going to do first is going to put double-sided tape on all my little pieces there, because it goes much quicker when you do that. Oops. 1 more here. I'm doing this very quickly, but you know, take your time, put more glue everywhere. That's good. I'm going to bring this piece here, and because I have my brown there, I'm going to put my brown here. There, so I still have that green color underneath. And I don't know if it's going to show up on the video, but these colors are very autumn colors. You know, they're not pure yellow, or they're very autumn, like the color of the leaves that start to change right now depending on where you live. Where I live, it's still quite hot. And very sunny. Yep, this one is good. And the last one here. And there you go. And I really think it's cute. And now for the last part, the top, once you have done this, and you've put your card in here, we're going to put something on top to finish it up. So this is where I have cut out my circles. So I've got 2 sizes, and I'm going to decide which one I'm going to use. So this one, this time I might use these 2 because they're bright enough, or these 2. Oh, I'm going to change for these 2. So a little bit of glue just there. Try to center it. And then again, I've used my same colors, cut out some flowers with my punch. I don't have a lot of punches because you know what, I think they're quite expensive actually, but they're so handy. Sometimes it's quicker to use your punches than using, I'm going to put it slightly on the side there. So I'll be able to see the 4 colors. Yep. So I'm just offsetting the colors, my petals slightly. Let me come much closer now. Okay, you see that? A little bit, so I'll be able, hopefully, to see all my colors. Yeah, and I'm going to put the last one there. And I just want to use my 4 layers because since this is construction paper, it's quite flimsy. But I liked so much these colors, I wanted to use them. But imagine this envelope with Christmas colors. It's almost the theme I had, at least for the red and the green. I'm scrunching a little bit, closing my flower there. It's going to open up by itself. I've got to use hot glue. Is my hot glue working? Yeah, it's not completely hot yet, but it's going to be good enough. I love hot glue. Putting it there. Letting the flower, and I will take care of my flower a bit more later. And I'm going to use one of these embellishments to put in the center. And there. So fast. So now I'm going to take my card again. I'm going to close it the way I want it. I don't know. There's no wrong or right. Let's do it this way. And when you'll have your card inside here, you'll just take that, a little bit of glue or double-sided tape, and put it on top. And there you go. You could put also, if you don't want to put a flower, you could close it with a with some ribbon, why not, or a belly band if you want to. But I like the flower, and you could put more decorations here. Of course, I used bold paper. You can use pattern paper for this. It will give another effect, but I really love the color so much. I wanted to do it that way. So that's it, guys. So easy. You can do it again with with a smaller die, a smaller size, or a much bigger one depending on your project, but it can go very, very fast. So please give me thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button, and also share on social medias. And please leave me some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you like the colors? And that would be absolutely wonderful. Imagine with holographic paper or shiny paper, gold paper for Christmas. That would be also a marvelous idea for that period of time. That is coming very quickly, guys. So I think we're going to start making videos, not right now yet, but yeah, you know, by the end of October, starting a little sooner. So thank you so much. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.